Have you ever pondered on the source of life? What fuels us and keeps us thriving? Let's dive into this thought-provoking question. Picture a vine, robust and flourishing, its branches reaching out in every direction, each one a testament to the strength and vitality of the main plant. Now consider these words spoken by Jesus. I am the vine, you are the branches. He's painting an image of an interconnected system, where each component relies on the central source for nourishment and growth. Think about it. The branches can't exist independently. They need the vine to draw water and nutrients from the soil. They need to stay connected to the vine to continue to grow and bear fruit. In the grand design of life, Jesus suggests we are like these branches. We need to stay close to our source, our core, to truly thrive. So what does this metaphor of the vine and branches mean to us today? When Jesus says, I am the vine, he is referring to a source of life, a wellspring of energy and sustenance. In these words, there's a profound metaphorical wisdom that transcends the physical realm. The vine, in this context, is more than just a plant. It symbolizes a life-giving source, a foundation, and a conduit for growth. It's the central pillar that supports, nurtures, and sustains the branches. Consider the vine as a symbol of divine energy, a divine connection that radiates life. It's an image of abundance, vitality, and resilience. The vine is the heart of the whole plant system, pumping life, water, and nutrients to every part of the plant. It is the lifeblood of the plant kingdom, the source from which all other parts draw their sustenance. Now think about the branches. They are extensions of the vine, drawing their life from it. They are dependent on the vine for their nourishment, for their very survival. Without the vine, they cannot exist. They cannot grow. They cannot bear fruit. Just as the branches are dependent on the vine, we too are dependent on a source of life energy for our spiritual growth and development. The branches, in their utter dependence on the vine, portray our need to connect to a source of spiritual energy. They show us that we are not self-sufficient beings. We require a higher power, a divine connection, to thrive and flourish. We need to be rooted in something greater than ourselves to reach our full potential. In essence, the vine is a metaphor for spiritual sustenance. It's a symbol for a divine connection that nourishes us, empowers us, and enables us to grow. It's the spiritual equivalent of the sun, water, and fertile soil for a plant. It's the source of our spiritual nourishment, our spiritual growth, and our spiritual fruitfulness. Without the vine, the branches would wither and die. Similarly, without a source of spiritual sustenance, we too can wither. So let us strive to stay connected to our vine, to our source of life, so we can grow and flourish in our spiritual journey. Now let's delve into the branch's role in this metaphor. Imagine yourself as a branch. As a branch, you have a special, unique purpose. You are designed to bear fruit, to blossom, and to make the world a bit more beautiful with your presence. But to do so, you need to stay connected to the vine, your source of life. Just as the branch is dependent on the vine for water and nutrients, we humans are dependent on our spiritual connection for our growth and development. This connection nourishes us, energizes us, and gives us the sustenance we need to thrive in this world. Picture the vine as the source of all that is good and pure and right. It is a wellspring of wisdom, love, and strength. When we stay connected to this source, we are able to tap into these qualities. We are able to draw upon them in times of need, to use them as a guide in our daily lives. Being connected to the vine means being in tune with our spiritual selves. It means recognizing our inherent worth, understanding our purpose, and striving to fulfill it. It means seeking wisdom and guidance when we are unsure and being open to receiving it. This connection is not a one-time act. It is an ongoing process, a relationship that needs to be nurtured and maintained. It requires effort, attention, and care, but the rewards are well worth the effort. When we are connected to the vine, we are strong, we are resilient. We can weather life's storms, withstand its pressures, and emerge stronger and more vibrant. We can bear fruit, make a positive impact, and contribute to the world in meaningful ways. But without this connection, without this source of life, we wither, we struggle, we lose our vitality, our strength, our purpose. We become like a branch cut off from the vine, unable to bear fruit, unable to thrive. As branches connected to a vine, we draw our strength and vitality from the source. It's a simple yet profound truth, a reminder of our need for spiritual connection, our need to stay close to the source of life. So, how crucial is this connection to the vine for the branches? Let's dive into that. Consider this. A branch once separated from the vine might still look alive for a while. Its leaves might stay green for a time, but eventually it withers. It loses its vitality, its ability to produce fruit because its source of life has been cut off. This analogy is not just about plants, it's a profound metaphor for our spiritual journey. Staying connected to the source of life, to the vine, is not a one-off event. It's not something you do once and then forget about it. No, it's a continuous, ongoing process. Think about it as a wellspring that you need to keep drawing from day in, day out. Just like a branch constantly draws water and nutrients from the vine to grow and thrive. This connection is like a lifeline. It's what keeps us spiritually alive and vibrant. It's what enables us to grow and bear fruit in our lives. It's not about a set of rules to follow or a checklist to complete. It's about staying close, always, to the source of life, to the vine. So why is this connection so important? Because without it, we are like the branch that's been cut off. We might look fine on the outside for a while, but inside, we start to wither. We start to lose our vigor, our vitality. We become less than what we could be. The connection to the vine is what nourishes us, what sustains us. It's what gives us the strength to face challenges, to overcome obstacles. It's what empowers us to do great things, to make a difference in the world. It's what helps us to grow, to become more than we are. Remember, it's not just about staying connected, but about maintaining a strong, ongoing connection. A connection that is nurtured, that is cherished. A connection that is strong enough to withstand the storms of life, the challenges that come our way. Without a strong, ongoing connection to the vine, branches can't reach their full potential. So let's strive to stay connected, to draw from the source of life, to grow and thrive. What happens when we disconnect from our source? Well, consider a branch that is severed from its vine. It loses its lifeline, its source of water and nutrients. The once vibrant, lush branch begins to wilt, its leaves fading from a bright green to a dull brown. It becomes weak, brittle, and eventually, it withers and dies. It's a stark image, isn't it? Now let's draw a parallel to our own lives. When we disconnect from our spiritual source, we can experience a similar withering. We may lose our vigor, our joy, our sense of purpose. We can become brittle, breaking under the weight of life's challenges. We may find ourselves drifting, unanchored, feeling lost and alone. Remember, we are like that branch. Our spiritual source is our lifeline, providing us with strength, guidance, and nourishment. Just as a branch severed from the vine will wither and die, so too can we suffer when disconnected from our source. On the flip side, what benefits do we reap when we stay connected to our source? Imagine a tree standing tall and proud in the heart of a lush forest. Its branches, heavy with leaves and fruits, reach out to the sky, brimming with life. This tree, like us, draws its strength and vitality from its roots, which are firmly anchored in the soil, the source of its sustenance. When we, like this tree, remain connected to our source, our spiritual roots, we too can grow and flourish. This connection imbues us with the strength and resilience to weather the storms of life, standing tall amidst the tempests that seek to topple us. But the benefits of this connection extend beyond mere survival. It fuels our growth, propelling us to reach new heights of personal and spiritual development. We begin to bear fruits of kindness, love, and compassion, that enrich not only our own lives but also those around us. Staying connected to our source also unlocks our potential to do great things. We are not mere spectators in the grand theater of life. We are active participants, endowed with the ability to shape our destiny and influence the world around us. This power, however, lies dormant within us, waiting to be awakened through our connection with the source. Just as a branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, we cannot truly thrive unless we remain connected to our source. The power of connection is not merely about survival or growth, it's about transformation. It's about tapping into the vast reservoir of potential that lies within us, waiting to be unleashed. So let us stay connected. Let us draw from the wellspring of life that feeds our souls, nourishes our spirits, and empowers us to create a better world. Staying connected to our source enables us to thrive and flourish, reaching heights we never thought possible.